The year is 2013. A bold announcement echoes from the Central American nation of Nicaragua. They plan to build a canal. This is not just any canal. This waterway, slicing through Nicaragua, is set to rival the Panama Canal. It promises a shortcut for ships sailing between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The economic potential seems limitless. The world watches with a mix of excitement and skepticism. Could this be the start of a new era for global trade? Or is it a dream destined to sink? The proposed Nicaragua Canal is an engineering marvel on paper. It would stretch over 170 miles, dwarfing the Panama Canal. The project captures the world's imagination. It promises to reshape shipping routes and boost economies. The potential benefits are too enticing to ignore. Nicaragua, a nation with a history of poverty and political turmoil, dares to dream of a brighter future. The world holds its breath. The Nicaragua Canal project isn't the first of its kind. The idea of a Central American canal is centuries old. The Spanish conquistadors first envisioned a waterway connecting the oceans. The dream persisted through the centuries. It fueled expeditions and feasibility studies. The Panama Canal, completed in 1914, seemed to fulfill this dream. Yet, the desire for a bigger, better canal never truly died. The Nicaragua Canal project reignites this ambition on a grander scale. The proposed canal would have a profound impact on global trade. It could accommodate larger ships than the Panama Canal. This includes supertankers and container ships that carry the bulk of the world's goods. The canal could significantly reduce shipping times and costs. This would benefit businesses and consumers worldwide. The project's potential to reshape the global economy is undeniable. It could elevate Nicaragua from a developing nation to a major trade hub. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. At the heart of this ambitious project is a trio of powerful figures. Each brings their own motivations and desires to the table. First, we have Xi Jinping, the president of China. He sees the canal as a strategic asset for his nation's growing economic and geopolitical influence. China, a global leader in trade, stands to benefit enormously from a shorter, more efficient shipping route. The Nicaragua Canal aligns perfectly with China's ambition to expand its global footprint. Next, we have Wang Jing, a Chinese billionaire businessman. He heads the Hong Kong-Nicaragua Canal Development Investment Company, or HKND. He is the driving force behind the project's financing and construction. Wang Jing sees the canal as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He envisions massive profits and a legacy that will cement his place in history. His ambition and risk-taking appetite are evident in his unwavering commitment to the project, despite mounting challenges and skepticism. And finally, we have Daniel Ortega, the president of Nicaragua. He sees the canal as a way to lift his nation out of poverty and secure his legacy. Ortega, a controversial figure with a history of authoritarian tendencies, views the canal as a game-changer for Nicaragua. He believes it will bring much-needed jobs, investment, and development to his country. The canal project becomes intertwined with his political ambitions and grip on power. These three men, each driven by their own aspirations, form an unlikely alliance. They are united by their belief in the transformative power of the Nicaragua Canal. Their motivations, though different, are intertwined. The success of the canal hinges on their ability to navigate the complex web of economic, environmental, and geopolitical challenges that lie ahead. The grand vision for the Nicaragua Canal is nothing short of transformative. Its supporters tout it as a modern marvel. It promises to revolutionize global trade and propel Nicaragua into an era of unprecedented prosperity. The canal, with its wider and deeper channels, would accommodate the world's largest cargo ships. This would reduce shipping times and costs, making global trade more efficient. The economic benefits for Nicaragua seem limitless. The construction alone is expected to create thousands of jobs. The influx of foreign investment would boost the local economy. The canal's operation would generate revenue for decades to come. Nicaragua, currently one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere, could see its fortunes change dramatically. The dream of a prosperous future hinges on the canal's success. The canal's impact extends far beyond Nicaragua's borders. It could reshape global shipping routes and logistics. Countries in Asia, Europe, and the Americas would benefit from shorter travel times and reduced transportation costs. This could lead to lower prices for consumers and increased trade worldwide. The canal has the potential to reshape global trade patterns and create new economic opportunities. However, not everyone is convinced. The project faces a chorus of criticism from environmentalists, economists, and geopolitical analysts. They question the feasibility of the project and its potential impact on Nicaragua's fragile environment and political landscape. The dream of prosperity is tempered by the harsh realities of such a massive undertaking. From the outset, the Nicaragua Canal project faces fierce opposition from environmentalists. Their concerns are rooted in the canal's potential impact on one of the world's most ecologically sensitive regions. The proposed route cuts through Lake Nicaragua, the largest freshwater lake in Central America, and a vital source of drinking water for millions. The dredging and excavation required for the canal threaten to disrupt the lake's delicate ecosystem and pollute its waters. The canal's construction would involve excavating millions of tons of earth and rock. This would irrevocably alter the landscape and destroy vast swaths of rainforest and wetlands. These ecosystems are home to a rich diversity of plant and animal life, some of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The canal threatens to fragment habitats, disrupt migration patterns, and drive species to extinction. The potential for environmental disaster is undeniable. The canal's construction could release harmful pollutants into the air and water. The increased shipping traffic would bring noise and light pollution, further disrupting wildlife. The introduction of invasive species from ballast water is another major concern. The environmental risks associated with the canal are too great to ignore, according to experts. The Nicaraguan government and HKND, the Chinese company behind the project, downplay the environmental concerns. They claim to be committed to minimizing the canal's impact. However, their assurances fail to convince environmental groups and independent scientists. The lack of transparency and independent environmental assessments fuels skepticism and mistrust. The battle between economic development and environmental protection rages on.